Hey, welcome back to the channel. In episode 3 of the Niagara Falls Adventure, we begin exploring the Niagara Falls from the Canada side. The first thing that I noticed as I entered Canada is that it is much nicer than the US side. It is really built up for tourism, but above all, you get a much more picturesque view of the falls. Our intent for today is to walk to the journey behind the falls and exchange our online adventure pass to get our cards. The paper pass itself doesn't do anything until you actually exchange it for the adventure pass, which can be done in the same building as the entrance to Journey Behind the Falls. But at first we are going to walk the river and take in the sights. The first thing we get to view as we cross the road is the 1918 SCO barge wreckage. This is the remnants of the dredging barge, which had 2 men on it when it broke loose from the tugboat upstream and was ultimately caught up on some rocks, preventing it from going over the falls. Thankfully, the 2 men were rescued. As we continued down the side of the river, we walked by the old Niagara Falls Power Station, which we will explore as it is included in our Adventure Pass Plus. Eventually make it to Horseshoe Falls and take some pictures before heading into the Journey Behind the Falls building to exchange our online pass for the real thing. But first, we were both hungry, so we went to the Table Rock House restaurant located in the same building as Journey Behind the Falls. After we had lunch, we headed down to explore Journey Behind the Falls. There was quite the line, so it is important to bring your patients with you when visiting. After we obtained our rain cover, we headed down the elevator to enter the tunnel. So we walked down the tunnel and went right to explore the portals first. This was the somewhat disappointing part of the adventure. I don't know what exactly I was expecting since we were behind the falls, but it was a solid wall of white. It does have a cool thunderous roar from the water crashing over the falls, but the pictures are very lackluster from the portals. We then went to the observation deck. That was the funnest part of this attraction. We then headed back to the elevator to exit. The next time we visit Niagara Falls, we want to explore the Cave of the Winds. This is on the US side, and granted you are not in the Horseshoe Falls, but the vantage point looks more interesting, and you were able to be so close to the falls that people were putting their heads in the waterfall. Thank you for watching. Check back next week as we continue our adventure and explore the Whirlpool Aero Car. And we will show you what Niagara Falls looks like after dark. Make sure to subscribe for future content and give the video a thumbs up to support the channel.